Some Sunday thoughts today. Uh, First of all, hi, beautiful souls out there. I hope you are doing good and well, besides all the madness that is going on right now. I felt like I do want to express a couple of things that are very important for me in this very time. I believe, coming from a point of mediumship, I believe that all of us, including you, we all are vessels of like antennas, you could say, like walking antennas. So we absorb energy, we absorb every kind of energy. And I believe too, if we are not 100% aware of that fact, I would say, and we're not aware of even how to navigate those incoming energies, it can affect us like greatly. So the environment we are in is always, therefore is always affecting us, always. And we are now in a very pivotal environment in time and place of human history. And if it affects each person individually, whether you are close to that environment or far away, it doesn't matter. So I would like to give you some maybe advice of how to deal with an environment that is so intense as we are experiencing it right now. I believe that every human being on this planet has the right to freedom. I believe that every human being, every soul on this planet has by far more rights to what currently we have rights to, or we have rights to claim, or what kind of rights there have been in the past, like far more. We are free spirits and spiritual beings who are here on a path to find how we can create a loving environment for us. At the moment, this is not really given. At the moment, it's in reversal, and it's creating a very harsh, even harsher environment for all of us. So when we are experiencing such an environment in such a drastic and cruel and accelerated way, we as vessels, as walking antennas, we absorb this energy like greatly, like immediately. So of course we are getting overwhelmed, and of course it bleeds into our daily life. So that is so important to understand. If we are in a cruel and harsh environment, and on top we feel like we are treated unjustly, unfairly, cruel and harsh, we feel that, and especially when we are affected by it directly. But even if you're not yet affected by it directly, you still feel it. So that kind of energetic shift that happens so quickly within us, of course, it ignites anger, it ignites sadness, it ignites all sorts of wish and how to stop that shit, how to stop what is going on. And often We want to be very forcefully, we want to express our anger. We want to go full in with, in fighting mode. And that is not the solution. That is the sadness of what we are experiencing right now. If what we are experiencing right now, what is put upon us, is met from us with the same amount of anger, with the same amount of forcefully wanting to change what is happening, we are actually feeding the dragon, the monster that is spitting its fire and its toxicity into our world. So please do not give into anger. Express your anger like in a healthy way. Cry it out, scream it out, hit a pillow, but don't transform it into action that comes from a place of frustration and anger. Our rights, our freedom, our values, our spiritual values, they have to be put in place, and they have to be not removed. They have to be remained, but we cannot reclaim it when our action comes from a place of anger. Our values have to be met, executed, and reclaimed, coming from a place of integrity, coming from a place of sincere inner divine strength, where we can meet madness, chaos, and toxicity in a mature way. We believe sometimes it's not happening when we do that. Things not gonna change if we come in peace or we come in integrity. But I'm telling you, it is. It is actually, in the long term, what we need to learn as a species and human beings and individuals. I have been myself in many situations where I was confronted with a lot of brutality and a lot of toxicity. If I would have reacted in the same way, being actually reactive in that very moment, I know it would have been what the other party would have wanted. They want to have an escalation. They want to have a fight. They feed upon your anger and your frustration and your hate. So I'm asking you, if you feel life is getting out of control and you're sad about what is happening and you're angry and mad, connect with love, knowing that you are so loved and that you have been born into a space in time right now where we need you to express that love, to have your values intact with integrity and not feed into fire, anger, or fear, and act from that place. Feel what you need to feel. It's very important. Do not suppress it, but do not act from that place. Act from a place of knowing how much you are loved and that you are a very special, divine soul incarnated on this planet in this very, very, very special and pivotal time to make the change into love. Okay, and I want you to know that. I want you to understand that we are shifting into love, and everything that is not part of that has to fall. An assistant that doesn't assist us in coming into love is trembling down, and this is what's happening now. It's the fall before we can rebuild. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. Always connect back to love and knowing how loved you are. Your softness, your integrity, your point of coming from love in your actions is what projects the energy out into the future, and we build from there. It's so important that we learn to not let demon activity control our actions, but internal, eternal love. I love you very much. Take good care.